What's up, y'all? Got a banger from HL Talk That Thought. Let's get straight into it.
I just want to say something. If you're a parent and you have a partner at home who loves you and your kids and helps take care of you in any way, mentally, emotionally, financially, physically, however it may be.
Let me guess. Don't let them go? Don't break up with them?
They contribute to you and your family and your kids. Just thank them. Just say thank you. Remind them how grateful you are. Remind them how amazing they are. Because I would give anything to have someone at home to love me and support me.
The thing is, you had somebody, honey, and you blew it.
I've been the working parent. I've been the part-time working parent. I've been the stay-at-home mom and wife. And now I'm the single mom working 2 jobs.
Single mom.
Ooh, we hate to see it, don't we, gents? But, man, karma is best served cold.
And I miss my kids, but I have to pay my bills. So just tell your partner you're thankful. Even if you're mad at them today, tell them you're thankful. Do not take the things they do for you for granted. Do things for them. Do things with your kids, for your kids. Family is the most important thing.
Agreed.
In your marriage, your partnership, your relationship is the root of your family. It's the heart of your family.
Facts.
And I would do anything to have mine back. I have not been a single mom for long.
Single
I
mom.
became a single mom in the middle of my pregnancy.
Ooh.
And my son is 2 months old. And I can tell you right now, this shit is hard.
It ain't hard. It ain't for the
Of
weak.
course it's hard. What?
Yeah, of course it's hard. You weren't supposed to do it alone. You're supposed to have a man. You're not supposed to go through having a child alone. You're not supposed to do that alone. You're supposed to have a man. You're supposed to be in a marriage and a union.
Account so that she can start sharing her journey, complaining about how hard life is and crying on the internet for sympathy. Check it out.
So just wanting to share a quick frustration of my day today.
Okay.
Really, it happens every day.
Alright.
Just got off of work. I'm heading to job number 2. I waitressed this morning. And I wear this necklace every day.
Hey, you know what? I gotta give it up to her, though, for busting her butt. Going out there and working 2 jobs, it's not easy. It's not for the weak, bro.
Says Mama. My dad gifted it to me as a push present when I gave birth.
Bro, this push present stuff. Bro, chat, let me know what you think about these push presents. I think that stuff is so...
Stupid.
A push present, bro? Like, stop. The push present is I can't even get it out. Good Lord. Good Lord. The push present is having the child. Like, why do you need another present? Push present? Whoever came up with that, so dumb. I know the dating scene sucks, but so does getting hurt in an accident. Have you ever found yourself involved in a personal injury case? As an image consultant, I meet a lot of clients who are actually recovering from all sorts of injuries, from car accidents to workplace injuries. And I was actually surprised to see at how many people lose their personal injury cases, which is why I want to talk about Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. They specialize in a wide variety of personal injury cases, and they've won thousands of big cases. And if you do end up working with them, they're going to fight for the money that you deserve. Just recently, Morgan & Morgan solidified verdicts in Florida for $12 million and $26 million in Philly. That's up to 40 times the highest insurance offer. And I'm telling you, your case could be worth millions. And the best part is, it's all free unless you win your case. Now, if you've also been the victim of a personal injury or a serious accident, you can visit www.forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below, where you can start your free claim today.
And they're my whole world, and I miss them like crazy when I'm away from them. Anyways, I always have people ask me about it, and they say, how many kids do you have? And you look so young. And, you know, when I tell them I have 2 and one's 2 months old, they're like, wow, and you're already back to work waitressing? And I'm like, yeah. And then they usually make some kind of comment that requires me to respond like, why are you working?
Because I left my husband.
Or they say, why so soon back to work? Don't you want to be home with your baby? And it takes everything in me not to burst into tears.
It's a valid question, though.
So if you are that person, don't ask that.
No. Ask it.
Because you just don't know. I don't want to be at work. I don't want to work one job, much less two. Not because I'm not willing to work for a living, but because I just hate being away from my kids. And then they say, what does your husband do?
What husband?
And I say, doesn't matter. So if you don't know, maybe just don't ask.
Okay, so if I don't know, don't ask. How do I gain this information, though? How do I learn anything? If I don't know, I'm going to ask.
It sucks.
I bet. You're not supposed to do it alone.
People have the right to ask whatever
Yeah, I was going to say, people got the right to ask. The thing is, just because you don't like the question doesn't mean that they shouldn't ask it. Ricky Gervais has a quote. He's like, just because you got offended doesn't mean you're right. So stop thinking that you're always right just because you got offended.
Their whole entire life to the point of calling normal adulting difficult. Now, this next clip will show you how she is struggling to keep up with the pregnancy by herself. One thing I want you to have in mind while watching this clip is to not be fooled by the soft appearance of this woman. These types of soft-spoken women are usually the most dangerous ones because they always put themselves in the state of the perpetual victim. And at the end of the clip, I will prove that she is not the victim here. She knows exactly what she did wrong. She knows exactly what she could have done to save her marriage. All she is doing right now by creating these TikToks is looking for more attention and sympathy. So do not feel sorry for her. Let's watch.
Isn't it funny that they call it sympathy? You know what I mean? They should respell it to S-I-M-P, sympathy. Gotta end this epidemic, bro.
You know, the more baby appointments I go to by myself, and I have a lot of them because I'm a high-risk pregnancy. I've had a few hospital stays and scares. I've had to transfer my prenatal care across the country in my 3rd trimester. And the more...
Man, it's so hard to feel bad for these women because you decided to get pregnant. It's just so hard to have like a sympathy for them because like you cracked your legs, let another dude beat your cheeks, and now you got a kid. It's like, what?
I go to these appointments alone, the more I keep realizing how heartless you have to be to put a woman who loves you through this alone. I'm never gonna understand. I didn't deserve to do this alone. I don't deserve to sit there by myself. And I'm tired of looking over on the bench and no one's there for me.
What did you do to get into this position? I want to know more context and lore to this story.
I'm tired of the stares I get in the waiting room with all the other couples. I'm tired of feeling scared by myself. I'm tired of planning a birth by myself. This isn't
Go get a stepdaddy. Go get you a man.
how it's supposed to be. This just isn't how it's supposed to be.
First of all,
Okay.
people who are loving usually do not go through pregnancy or any other hard time. Clip of her regretting being alone.
Just leaving.
Bro, it's this sad music. It's like the Hobby Lobby church music in the back. The soft piano. Cracks me up.
My 36-week appointment, and it's still a little early for baby to be born.
Yeah, 36
But
weeks.
if
How many
I
weeks? How many weeks is it? I can't remember.
could guarantee he'd be happy, healthy, and perfect, I would start praying he was born any day now, because if I have to walk into this office by myself one more time and see all the other husbands and fathers with their arm around their wife and their hands on the belly, feeling baby move, while I sit there by myself, I'm just going to
sit by myself, talking to
lose it.
You're gonna lose it, Rebecca.
I just don't want to do this part by myself anymore.
What did you do to be alone,
I just
though?
don't. I'm done.
We have zero sympathy for you because you made your bed and now marriage fell apart. Here.
Okay. Here's some context. I say from the bottom of my heart, love your family, choose your spouse, choose your kids, choose love every single day. I'm not looking for pity. I'm sharing this message for the young couple with a baby trying to make it work, worried and missed out on their 20s. I'm sharing it for those ready to throw in the towel. I'm sharing this for, maybe this is just her caption, so maybe this isn't context. I'm sharing this for the married people with young kids running around feeling like the love is gone with their partner. Choose your family. You had children with this person. You create a life with this person. You built a family with this person. Don't stop choosing them when things get hard, when love feels like it's fading, when the kids consume your attention and energy and it feels like there's no time left for your relationship. Choose your spouse, choose your partner, choose your family, put them first, thank them, appreciate them, and love them, cherish these moments because...
Here it is. I say from the...
Okay, what did she do in this relationship? I just want to know.
Them, you lose it all. There you have it. These women always come back to a Jesus moment when things get tough. They make emotional decisions, only to...
Bro, I heard something the other day that a religious woman is a hoe's final form. Bro, I don't know where I heard that. Maybe it was on, it might have been on TikTok or something like that. Let's see if I can find it. But this chick was blasting women. She's like, a woman's final form is a hoe. I was like, I could not believe that she said that. A religious woman is a hoe's final form. Here, I'll play the clip for you real quick. It cracked me up, brother. Bro, I fell out my chair.
A hoe's final form is a religious woman.
A hoe's final form is a religious woman. I mean, hell, look at Brittany Renner.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
People
That's what she did.
Partners anymore.
My problem with the feminist movement is why in the Sam Hill was something as special and wonderful as a woman want to be equal with a man. Why do you want to bring yourself down to that level? You know, as a Christian, God gave two very special gifts to mankind. The first one was a woman, and the second was Jesus Christ. Okay, you can teach an ape to work construction. You cannot teach an ape to raise human children. I think it's degrading to women to try to be the same as a man is, okay? Treat them special.
Yeah, you don't want to live the life we live, baby girl. I promise you that. You don't want to live this life.
People aren't partners anymore. Everybody's in relationships. Everybody's trying to win. Partners work together. If we don't view our companions as our partners, then we don't want to help them win. We don't want to help them do better. We don't want to help them strive. So I believe that there has to be a mass amount of forgiveness that takes place, because in the Black community specifically, the men have done so wrong. The women have done so wrong. Everybody is just so angry at each other. And instead of us focusing on moving forward, we're stuck in this loop of who did what to who. You did this to me. You did this to me. You did that. So I did that. And then we keep going. And then it's like, okay, now what? We have to forgive each other in order to move on. Without forgiveness, there is no healing. There is no relationships with the people that you're mad at and the people that you hate and the people that you don't want to build with and the people that you don't want to have children with and marriage with, because we're so angry because of our past pain. So until we forgive, then we can't move forward with any of the love things. That's why the dialogue is the way it is, because people ain't forgiving their daddies for what they did. These men ain't forgiving their mamas for who they dated or whatever it is. Forgiveness at the forefront of everything.
And that's all they see in the...
No, I love forgiveness. Very base take by this woman. There's a quote by Danny Trejo. Goes by, Loki, do you want some jerky? Free. It's not the quote. Sit. Wait. Free. Go to your place. There's a quote by Danny Trejo that goes like this: what you cannot forgive, you eventually become. So if you can't forgive the people that have done you wrong in your life, you will eventually become them. So that's why I called my dad when I was like 21 years old and I forgave him for I forgave him for being a bad dad. I forgave him for being a bad dad because he was never really there for me growing up, ever. He was always a pretty horrible father, to be honest with you. But there was something else in that a tit for tat. Like, a lot of people, they go tit for tat in a relationship where, like, I did this, you should do this. I did this, you should do this. And see, that's the problem in a lot of relationships, is that, like, instead of holding yourself accountable and saying, hey, what can I do for my partner? Everybody's like, what can you do for me? If you switched your mindset and said, how can I be more selfless and what can I do for my partner instead of what can I get from them? Like, bro. Well, and that's the problem, is a lot of women are raised up knowing what to expect from a man, but they're never taught what a man expects from them. Like, they just expect that they should just get everything. You should serve me in every way. They want glorified dads that just pay for everything and just do everything they want. They want princess treatment. Well, you got to be a princess for that. And most of the time, princesses get shared amongst concubines. And so it's a big problem in the modern dating market. But that Danny Trejo quote really rings true. And if you can't go out there and forgive the people that have done you wrong in the past, like, how are you going to be any better? And in the tit for tat thing, it's like, never. That's like the worst place you can be in a relationship, in my opinion. Like, Cass and I have fallen prey to this a couple times, where we just are like, well, I did this for you, and well, I did this for you. And it's like, how are we ever going to reach a common ground if we're sitting here saying, well, I did this, you did this? It'll never be equal, because we're not the same. Like, we have to serve each other. The point of the relationship is us having each other's backs and helping each other be the best, possible person that we can be individually, but also collectively as a unit. And if you don't have that goal in mind, I say don't even get into a relationship, to be honest with you. No, don't play it. Don't want to hear it. Saying that with a straight face is diabolical. This was a clip that I didn't react to, but want to now.
Eugene, how old are you?
I'm 28.
Welcome in. What's your name?
Eugene.
Eugene, how old are you?
I'm 28.
And now, Eugene, what do you do?
I'm a cybersecurity engineer for an aerospace and defense company.
Cybersecurity engineer, those guys can make really, really good money.
All right. Very smart. Now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
For fun, travel, love traveling. I was just actually in Phoenix 2 weeks ago. I love doing night markets, festivals. I like going to, I like doing concerts, things like that.
Okay. What are some things you look for in a woman?
Humility. Humility is very important to me. Humbleness.
That's a good answer.
Okay.
Somebody who's very genuine. That's very important to me.
All right. So we did get a pop over here. Let's go on over there, see why she ended up popping. Your name and age, and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Shelly, 24, 25 next month. I have to be throwing that out. But it was just more so for me. It was kind of like the accessories, and then it was the bald head on top of it.
Sure.
I was just like,
Bro, why do girls hate on men with bald heads? Like, chat, let me know if you're bald. I mean, my hairline's receding. I'll probably be in Turkey in the next couple of years, but like, what's so bad about what's so bad about bald head men?
too much. And then also it was like kind of like the personality too. Like
He's got a good head shape and his beard is faded in nicely.
I know, probably nervous, 100%, but I'm very outgoing.
I hate her posture. It's like this, like she's a Thai boxer.
Like you're very chill, mellow.
Good Lord, though.
And I'd probably be too much for you. You'd probably be like, shut the fuck up, you know? So it just kind of gave that. So.
But here, opposites attract. You want someone as loud as you?
Not as out as me, but I've run into when somebody's too calm, I'm a little too much, and then I can't tone my personality down for somebody else. So I don't know. It just kind of gave that, and it was just the energy. Yeah.
Women always want to be tamed. What do I look like? Crocodile Dundee?
People who got approached.
Stop it, bro. So this lady talks about the signals to approach. TikTok is grinding my gears. How to attract your crush in public. So let's see what she has to say.
Most at clubs had the biggest signal of availability. So they weren't the most attractive men and women. She did this for both men and women. In fact, the most attractive women in the room, if they had closed off body language, they were not approached. They did not get dates. They did not get out their number. It was the men and women who signaled, "I'm available."
How'd you signal I'm available?
Okay, so this is really important for dating in the sense of wanting to be approached. Dating one-to-one is a little bit different, right? You don't need to signal this if you're one-to-one. But if you're in a big room or you're speed networking, one is open body, no blocking. I never want anything in front of your torso. I don't want this. I don't want arms crossed. I don't want cup in front of you. I don't want you clutching your computer or your iPad or your phone. I want you to make sure that your torso is open and angled out towards the room. I like croissant feet. You know, parallel feet are like what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
In a dating situation, I want you to have croissant feet, which is your feet are angled toward the biggest part of the room, saying, I'm open, come and approach me.
Okay.
That signals to both men and women, oh, maybe that person is literally physically open to someone coming in and breaking this conversation. It also means small, darting glances to everyone around the room.
Everyone?
Everyone you want to approach you.
Oh, everyone you want to approach you?
Yeah.
How many times does someone got to do a glance to get someone to come over?
So Monica Moore actually studied this. I believe it took 8 glances to get someone to approach.
Dang!
Don't quote me on that. It was way higher than I thought. When I'm gesturing, I'm sort of gesturing towards them. So I'm on their line of gesturing. So like if I'm gesturing out, I'm making a gesture for them to literally come over. If they are attracted to you at all, they will come over. If they don't,
I don't know. I'm a firm believer in the triple take myself. Like if you see a chick double take you and then she triple takes you, bro, just go approach her. But the problem is most men don't even get a double take or a triple take. So I don't know. It is what it is. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Loki, did you have a good time? I hope you did, buddy. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Go cop the 2 ebooks, The 4 Pillars of Personality and The 4 Steps of Style. They make you irresistible to women and respected by men. I'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Peace.